I just end up procrastinating all day long. My studio's at home, so I get really lazy.
I know I get a little down.
And you've literally just arrived in rainy London.
Yeah, where's the sun gone?
I know.
It was perfect. I was in Germany for the last 2 weeks and it was perfect. And I got to London last night and it was raining. But actually, it's a welcome change.
And how often do you get to come back to London?
Usually when I'm touring, twice a year.
Okay, so...
Yeah, my family's here and everything, so, and you know, I like to come back and see them as much as I can.
And you've been on quite a busy tour the last few weeks. Whereabouts have you been?
I've been mostly in Germany. I was in Hamburg, Berlin, Cologne, Frankfurt. I was in Amsterdam as well, and then I have a show in London actually. So I'm playing by myself, just solo acoustic, just like here. I haven't done that for a while, and I wanted to do something just that would scare me again and sort of reinvigorate, you know, the reason I'm touring and stuff. So it's at St. Pancras Old Church, which is a really cool little church in, I think, near Camden Town.
What do you like about playing to a London audience?
I like the banter. You know, I think in Germany they're very quiet and respectful, and I love it. And in America they're kind of the same, but in London, I don't know why, maybe it's just me, but everybody loves to like throw banter at me, and I love it.
And you obviously moved away from London around 10 years ago. What made you decide to make the move?
Well, I always wanted to live in New York. All the musicians that I was into and influenced by, they were always singing about New York, they were living in New York, and for me that was always the goal. So I moved to New York in 2008, 9. I was there for 8 years, just moved to LA 2 years ago. Two very different places.
And how are you finding LA, and what are you finding inspiring you about LA?
Well, the best thing about LA is that's where all the writers are. All my friends are there. All the greatest writers in the world are just hanging out in LA. So I have access to a lot of, you know, great musicians and great writers. So it's really great for my creative brain.
What's your process in writing songs? Does it take you time?
Writing a song doesn't take any time at all, but figuring out like how to get in the right mind space to write and create that's the challenge. I mean, I just end up procrastinating all day long. My studio's at home, so I get really lazy. But I've been trying to write as much as I can the last 2 years.
And you're going to be singing one more song for us. Can you tell me a bit about that one?
So this is my new single. It's called The Power Shift. It has a swear word in it, so I'm going to have to bleep it out with my mind. But it's a song that I wrote after just sort of being involved too much in all the political, you know, just the nightmare that's going on around us, and especially living in America. So I wrote this song sort of just in a way to just get some stuff off my chest.